great fighters. That's why I think Floyd is so great, because he always won the fights he was supposed to win.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's hard to do.
Yeah, decisively.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but it's just boxing. You just never know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I say in boxing it's better for you to just fight the best. Because if you lose, you lost to a fighter like you, a dog like you. But if you lose to a fighter with a lesser of a name, and you're supposed to win, or a performance like this, it hurts your resume a little bit to the fans. Not to the people who love you, but to people who know about boxing.
Right. You sometimes, like towards the end, you struggled with thinking of retirement, or when you made a lot of money. And did you see some of that with Tank tonight? He's been talking about retirement. One thing I learned: your words become flesh. Mm-hmm. So whatever you put out to the universe, it's gonna come back to you. Attractive.
Yeah. So the energy you put out there. And then you get a performance like this, so maybe it'll be like, hold on, time out. I don't want to do that. Let me get back to what I do best. And sometimes you need nights like this when you don't look your best, and that the next time you're gonna be better.
Because he's talking about it at an age much younger than when you started talking about it. Any advice to him, like to get his mind back in boxing? Or?
But I understand, because I see interviews about him saying he wants to spend time with his family, and he wants to, because in order to be a boxer, you gotta have that killer instinct. And he probably don't want to be that person no more. You know what I mean? I don't know how he feels, but me, I know when I have my kids, I'm laying in my bed, I'm like, hold on, I gotta go spar today? Do I really want to do this, or do I want to lay with my kids? So that's the things that children do to you. Sometimes kids motivate people, but sometimes it takes your motivation away, because you don't want to die in the ring no more. I can't die in the ring no more. I gotta make it back home to my family.
Right.
So it's just the mindset you gotta have as a fighter. As a fighter, you have that killer instinct. Where it's like, I'm going to go in there, you're going to kill me, or I'm going to kill you. And when you lose that feeling, then you lose. You feel me? Look, Sean Porter, I mean, I knew I was better than him, you feel me? But
that's my co-host, man.
You feel me?
No.
I knew I was better than him, but
mentally you weren't.
But it wasn't, I felt like I won the fight easy, but classic Danny Garcia, killer instinct, no children, I would have put him out.
It was the fighting spirit wasn't quite the same.
It wasn't all the way where it was supposed to be.
I fought
that fight just because I knew I was good. I'm not even trying to sound crazy.
Oh, back in the was that October 28? No, September 2018.
That was a long time ago, and I still fight to this day. I was middleweight my last fight. Yeah. I kind of bit off more than I could chew, no homo. But
Danny, would you like to see a rematch between Lamont and Gervonta? I think I asked you that.
I think both of them should just move on.
Just move on?
Move on.
Did Tank still beat Shakur and Keyshawn and them, or was tonight something they're going to look at and they'll be able to exploit now?
I mean, you can't go off that. Like, Tank is still that man, still that dog. Like I said before, maybe this will motivate him to get back in that groove. Sometimes you need this to happen, because he's thinking like, I could have lost tonight. You feel me? So he did.
I caught up with Shakur right after speaking with you, Danny, and Shakur said that his confidence is like higher than before now after seeing this, and he said that he had Lamont, like he picked Lamont to beat Tank. So, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, I think Shakur is hungry. Shakur is really hungry. Tank's been making money for a long time, so I think money-wise, like, Shakur is more hungry.
See where you're getting losing focus?
I just gotta watch my back. You feel me?
See what you lose.
I don't know.
Me too. Hey, Danny, it just got announced.
I'm legally blind.
Danny. Ryan Garcia,
DSG, best promotion in the city, in the world. Did I mention that? Real soon, man. DSG promotion, best promotion in the world. Did I mention that? DSG, man. I'm telling y'all now.
Danny,
best promotion
Ryan
in the world.
Garcia, Rolly Romero, that's probably going to be like...
That's going to be a great fight.
I think people are saying that the press conference are probably going to be more entertaining than the fight.
I love that fight.
Why do you like that fight?
I love that fight so much. I love that fight. I love both guys. Rolly's an entertainer. Ryan's crazy. I freaking love them guys, man. Danny, they're like my favorite fighters.
Danny, every time, I don't know if you remember, every time I see you after a fight, I say, who'd you bet on? You're like, I put money on this one. I put money on this one. Are you going to bet on that fight?
Rolly and
Ryan.
No, I can't. 'Cause I like both of them. I like them. That shit gonna be a great match.
Last one, Danny. Canelo Crawford. They say it's more than likely going to happen. It's possibly going to happen at the end of this year. What do you think? What do you think of that fight? I mean, Crawford's going up going up 3 weight classes.
Crawford's a great fighter. But 168, that's like a big jump. You know what I mean? But anything's possible in boxing. Look what happened tonight. You know, so anything's possible.
You think
it's all about how you believe in yourself. You can do anything.
You think Crawford will be able to? Actually, I talked to Gary Russell talking about this, and he said Crawford needs to train for a 15-round fight. Caleb Plant almost trained for a 15-round fight and gave Canelo a good fight.
Yeah.
He fell short. You think Crawford needs to train like never?
I just think you got to do what he does best. Do your thing. Do whatever got you this far. You don't do nothing special. You start changing it up. That's when you mess up. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep being you and try your hardest. That's all you can do.
Still going back, still interested you to see Shakur versus Tank?
Oh yeah, I still think that's what it'll be. Stylistically, is a different type of fight.
Who wins on that one?
Who wins? I don't know. That's still a good fight. I would still probably favorite Tank. I ain't gonna lie.